What you put out is what's coming back. So anything that you want more of in your life, find someone today and give it to them and watch what comes back as soon as today. Get in the comments. Let me know how good your life is getting from the information that I've shared with you. You know, I've been sharing this for years now, and I just keep sharing it because my life just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And so if you are looking for something better in your life, you want to get to the next level, this information that I'm giving you here is priceless. I guarantee it. So it's a complete blueprint on how to quantum shift your reality into any experience that you choose to give for yourself. You created me and your hologram to give you these messages. There are no accidents in the universe. This is a positive synchronicity for you. And you know that if you're tuning to my content, you're shifting to another version of the planet that won't make sense to most of the people around you or even your thinking mind. And the more you try to explain it to them, the further away from being here you're going to be. Because what's available here is everything you ever asked for falling in your lap every single day. Most of the manifestations that you've thought you've wanted to see have been from a more limited place. And when you know how unlimited you are, you can just create anything you want all the time. And it shifts rather quickly now. It doesn't take 20-year timelines or 3-year timelines to expand more than you can expand in a day now if you choose. So you can give yourself the experiences, and you're the giver and receiver of everything. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to give yourself anything that you want, all right? So pick something in your mind that you want, something. And to want means that you lack it, by the way. If you were to look up the definition of the word want, you'd see that it means that you lack it right now, okay? But still, put it in your mind, the thing, the experience that you've been dreaming of. Before that experience would not exist if you weren't meant to experience it. You wouldn't be receiving it if you weren't meant to experience it, okay? So then you do some breath work. I recommend I've got some breath work on my channel. Go look for it. You do take deep breaths in, count to 6, hold it for 6, out for 6, and you get your breath flowing through your body. And then you get a goofy smile on your face because you imagine the end result like it's already done. Like it's done, it's done, it's done. And it's tangible. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it, it's solid in your reality, right? And then while it's solid, stay there for 5 to 10 minutes if you can. Drop the picture completely and let that feeling go out into the universe. So you can even imagine other people receiving random money in their accounts, love in their heart, peace on the battlefield. Just remember, it's remembering whatever puts a big smile on your face for you, and then push it out to other people. That'll make you even happier than you ever imagined. And what'll happen is that your reality will speed up, and things that you thought would make you really happy, those things will happen too, but also all these little things will start happening in your day as soon as today. It won't take very long. And it'll be better than your wildest dreams. You just start floating. Now, it doesn't make sense to the old story of what it means to be a human. It doesn't make sense to the stock market world. It doesn't make sense to the gold and silver prices or the oil prices or what's going on in the Middle East, whatever the story is through the television, right? None of that stuff affects you unless you agree that it affects you. See, nothing can have a negative effect on you unless you lower your resonance down to something negatively orientated and you agree with the thing that's negatively orientated. So if instead when things come up that you don't prefer, you just breathe into it. You take 3 deep breaths and you count to 10. And then you respond from the place that is your preferential version of you. Now, another tool you can use is, the second tool I'm giving you, I'll give you one more after this, okay, is you dream up your referential preferential version of yourself. And then as situations come up in your life that you don't know what to do in, you pass them over to this referential preferential version of you, and that version of you will take over. So you'll become the preferential version. The referential will fall away and you'll be the preferential version. By the way, I have this book. It's channeled. I channel my guides, okay? And it's a beautiful book. It's not that long, but it's a whole new earth if you choose to allow it for you. It gives you the blueprints of of how to be here on the planet. And you can have it donation-based through my neilmaxwellenergy.com link, or you can get it on Amazon, which I'll link down below too, or Barnes & Nobles, okay? If you just want to turn to more of this stuff. So the next tool I'm going to give you, which is a way for you to shift into this, you have to realize that reality doesn't work linear like they wanted you to think. That in fact, it's a quantum hologram. So there is a version of you living exactly the relationship that you wish that you had, traveling to the places that you wish you could go to. I do one-on-one work with people sometimes. I only work with 6 people at once for usually 3 months at a time now. And that's in my Soul Purpose Tribe link. I'll link that down below. If you wish to, you can get my donation-based Soul Money course there. Anyway, when you start making choices like the version of you who has the relationship, who has the health, who has the money, who has the trips to Hawaii, who has the freedom in your day, the free time, who has whatever it is that you wanted, the picture you put in at the beginning of this thing, that's when you make that choices, you feel like that version, which is the first step. As you're feeling, you're receiving new information is dropping into your brain. You're just a receiver. Nikola Tesla, you're a receiver of information. Da Vinci, they knew how to go and get the inventions because they knew how to feel a certain way. And so, as you feel really good using the exercise I gave you in step 1, you can then receive the new impulse. The new impulse is something that the old version of you would never have done. If you made it to here, congratulations. This is gold. When you feel really good, you receive new ideas, new impulses that the old version of you would never have received. If you take those action on those and all the way with no insistence that it comes back to you the way that you're taking action, keeping a smile on your face the whole time. Why? Because then you'll get the learnings out of it. It's going to give you a new perspective. It's going to give you new information, new data, okay? As you use up the new manifestations for the data they want to give you, some of those manifestations are going to be positive, and this is the key. Some of them are going to be really positive, and you're going to be happy that you created them. You're going to be blissed out because you did, okay? And a couple of them are going to be non-preferred. Now, you can use up the non-preferred manifestations for the magic that they want to give you. And as you do that, that magic will give you new information to make new choices in your hologram. As you make those new choices, things will come to you in ways that the old version of you could never have even received. Because the old version of you didn't have the belief system to get around things. It didn't know how to get the things that you say that you wanted. But this new version of you does. This new version of you knows how to allow things into their experience. Money is not often the shortest distance from the things that you want to come to you. There's often synchronicity, right time, right place, right? Getting gifts. Gifts can make up a huge part of your income in a year if you choose to allow it for yourself. Also, sometimes just a lot of free things come, you know? It doesn't have to be, and if you take action on the free things, then when you want the full version of it, you'll have the money for it. But if you don't take action on the free things that comes to you, you're not following the path, the breadcrumbs that your soul laid out for you, all right? Like I said, get my books donation-based if you want, or get the hard copies and paperbacks. Take the course through soulpurposetribe.com. It's Soul Money 3.0. There's a donation-based option if that's what you need right now. I hope today's the best day of your life so far, better than all your birthdays, anniversaries, all combined into one day. It already is that way if you choose to allow it for yourself. I assure you. Lots of love. Bye for now.